I think the reason his face looks like Doctor Doom is because actors can play different characters. Captain America, Johnny Storm, why do they look the same? We never wanted the answer to that. Reddit, the place where people can post about, every year my lemon tree gives me one of these. What the heck? The heck is that? Or they can post about, today I learned that my washing machine was a liar. What is this place? Well, today we're using it to look at some Avengers Doomsday Theories. I will give my thoughts and say how likely they are, but I'm most likely going to debunk all of them. Why, you may ask? Because it's fun to speculate, and you clicked on this video, so yeah. This guy's talking about the 4 teasers we had earlier this year. They're trying to say something about Doom going after everyone's kids, and that there's a theme throughout all the trailers. But no, it was just in those 2 trailers. The Steve one, the Thor one, then you had the Fantastic Four one, and the X-Men one that had nothing to do with kids. This theory is debunked. Sure, there might be some sprinkles, like themes of like parenting throughout Doomsday, but this theory has no merit. This guy is saying that Dr. Doom is a variant of Tony Stark from when he discovers Bucky killed his parents. Instead of when Tony actually discovers Bucky killed his parents, he finds out immediately. So this guy's saying, instead of Tony finding out in Civil War, Tony finds out the day after that Bucky killed his parents. I do like the part where he says he uses the Pym particles to time travel Thor's magic and making a mask out of the vibranium of Cap's shield. That's kind of a cool way to tie together Iron Man and Dr. Doom. But the thing is, Dr. Doom is not a Tony Stark variant. I'm putting an end to this debate. There's no reasonable place in the timeline for Tony Stark to branch off and then go down the path of becoming Dr. Doom. Events in Endgame, I don't see it happening. This moment, I don't see it happening. The only way it could happen is at birth. He somehow ends up in Latveria. We heard the Doomsday trailer. He has an accent. He is Victor Von Doom, not Tony Stark, Dr. Doom. Mild spoilers, my source is John Campea. He claims to have knowledge of the Doomsday script and knows what goes on.
That Doomsday will not explain why Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark. This one is true, and it is for the best. They'll explain it in Secret Wars, and it's a good thing that they don't address it in Doomsday. That's all I'm going to say.
There is a reason Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark, but I don't think he's a variant that branches off during one of the MCU movies. That just wouldn't make sense. Have you ever seen a really good theory about Doomsday? Let's see this guy's theory this time. The baby Cap is holding is Tony. What? Captain America is Iron Man's father? Doom kidnaps baby Tony, what? Just so Cap gets involved. At some point, the X-Men move to the future in Days of Future Past style, brings adult baby Tony to fight Doom to rescue baby Tony. What is going on here? This is where we get RDJ versus RDJ. Also, at some point, it will show us Doom is mind-walking Tony's lost brother Arno Stark, whose body Doom has hijacked, which baby Tony reverses, dying in the process, and hitting the reset with the Infinity Stones. They will also reveal the 7th Infinity Stone and that adult baby Tony of the future figured out, resulting in merging of all timelines. We'll take Marvel timeline back to the end of World War II, giving Marvel a clean slate to read. What the heck did I just read? This is a troll. This has to be a joke. That's probably the best theory I've read so far. This guy says, I have a crazy theory about Doomsday. Alright, Eden DeVere, what do you have to say? So in Doomsday teaser, we saw Cap from the timeline. He lives with Peggy, and he will come back to Doomsday, meaning that old Steve knows what happens, but if Secret Wars will reboot and come back and what do you say? So in the Doomsday teaser, we saw Cap from the time he was living with Peggy, and he will come back to Doomsday, meaning that old Steve knows what happened. But if Secret Wars will be a reboot, how did the old Steve come back in time if he isn't exist anymore? Do people even know how to spell? The theory already sucks because this person doesn't know how to write a sentence. Now, forgetting what I said for a moment, why did I read that then? Cap created a new timeline by coming back in time, so it means he can't move to the normal universe. He needs something like the TVA portal. Now, if he did that, the Secret Wars did happen. But what if he, the old Steve, never was in Doomsday? Because there was no Doomsday and there was Kang Dynasty. My theory is that Kang Dynasty did happen. They defeated Kang and all good. They defeated Kang and all good. What is that? But Secret Wars... but Secret Wars didn't... This is the way... What the... This video has just become critiquing bad grammar. Maybe after the universe get Okay, so Reddit is a place for 4-year-olds to go crazy. Okay, I'm just realizing this now. I need to see who wrote this. Can I click on this guy's profile? Spider-Man. Reddit age. 1 year. That's probably his real age. 1 year old. Anyways, yes, exactly. What this guy said. That's my reaction. The crazy guy with the, like, what the heck are you freaking saying? You know what? I've had enough speculating for today because people can't even speculate properly. So the question is for you, what do you think is going to happen in Doomsday? Do you have a theory or prediction? Let me know in the comments below. I will let you know if you are wrong or not. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I also have another Doomsday video where I predict who is going to survive in Avengers Doomsday. This video is actually 250 weekends in a row, and I just reached 500 subscribers. It's kind of a big milestone this week. Next week will be the second last Spider-Man 2 gaming video. I'm very excited for you guys to see this one. We just filmed something yesterday for it. That's really funny. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Alright, this is a big moment. I haven't checked YouTube yet, so this is going to be the greatest thing ever. Let's see. Oh my goodness! Alright, cool. Well, it took 11 years.